Why, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a Revolting review. I'm Random Ross, and today I review Apartment 7A. So, this is a 2024 psychological horror drama thriller that is written by Skylar James and directed by Natalie Erica James, and it stars Julia Garner, Dianne Wiest, Jimmy Sturgess, and Kevin McNally. So this is set in the 1960s and is a prequel to the 1968 classic Rosemary's Baby, where we follow this down-on-her-luck dancer Terry, who is then taken in by Roman and Minnie, and you know who they are, of course, from the previous films. And basically, they take her in, give her a home, and her dance career improves. But then she finds herself pregnant with some unknown child and starts to feel all demonic and stuff, and bizarre things begin to unfold, only to realise that she has been impregnated with the child of Satan. And of course, does she survive? Does she give them the child that they want? Well, obviously not, because this is before Rosemary's Baby, and the way the film ends, we see, a foreshadowing of what's to come. And of course, we know what is to come when, Minnie and Roman see a couple being interviewed by the police after Terry's suicide. So, yeah, that's like the plot there. What did I like about this? Well, I thought this was quite a decent film, if I'm being honest. Julia Garner, I've started to notice her a lot more in recent times, probably from Wolfman and a few other things, and she's going to be playing the Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four First Steps. I thought she did, good. I mean, I didn't recognise her at first with her hair different, but yeah, I thought she was good in this, and I liked the performance. The neighbours, Minnie and Roman, who were played by different actors in this, because the original actors, I believe, are long gone by now, because this film was out 56 years ago. But I thought they did a good enough job. I mean, not looking like them, but it was they did all right. In the roles that they were given. Because originally in the 1968 film they were played by Ruth Gordon and Sidney Blackmer, and in this they're played by Kevin McNally and Dianne Wiest. Of course, Dianne Wiest doesn't look too bad as Minnie, but yeah, they play him nicely with the whole nice persona thing, only to be worshippers of Satan. I thought this had a good soundtrack as well, because it was all 60s and that, and set like a couple years before Rosemary's Baby. We even get the setting and the scenery looking quite identical to what we see in Rosemary's Baby, so I like that as well, that they managed to recreate the scenery and the sets and the building. I imagine that might be the same building or something, but they did a good job recreating the whole scenery from the original movie. And I like that ending. As the film ends, we hear that Rosemary's Baby's theme when Mia Farrow performed for the film, and how it sets things in motion for that. Rosemary's Baby, I've seen that. It's a classic, and I enjoy that film. A bit slower paced than I remember it, but still, I'll get round to reviewing that. Yeah, see, in October I've got I know it's a bit early, but I like being prepared. I've got Rosemary's Baby in my 31-day lineup for October, so I'll get round to it eventually. But this, Apartment 7A, this film definitely went under the radar for me. It dropped on Paramount Plus, and if it wasn't for What Culture Horror, for doing this top 10 list of 10 good horror movies that are not talked about, I probably wouldn't have known of this movie's existence. And yeah, I mean, I didn't know they did a prequel to Rosemary's Baby till like this week, and then I thought, oh, now I've got to watch this, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I watched it. It wasn't as long as Rosemary's Baby. It was about an hour and 40 minutes, so like I say, not a long film. And yeah, it's just, even though the cinematography and quality and that is all modern, who cares? I just like the story, how it leads into it and how it goes into it and stuff. I mean, we don't actually see Guy and Rosemary Woodhead's faces. We just see the back of them body doubles, because obviously Mia Farrow is old now, and the guy who played Guy, I can't remember the actor's name, it slipped my mind, but I don't know if he's alive or not. But yeah, we know what's going to happen, and we know that even though they, the Satan cult fail to bring the Antichrist in that time around, we know they're going to be lucky the next time with Rosemary. So, yeah, Apartment 7A. What am I going to rate this one? I will probably give this... You know what, I was surprised by it. I'll give it 4 stabs out of 5. 4 stabs out of 5 for Apartment 7A. So there you go. There's my review for that one. Have you seen it? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with your friends and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I've been Random Ross. This has been a Revolting review. And until next time, don't have nightmares.